I'm with Chris Cillizza, and we're analyzing our cameraman's work.
We are.
Yeah.
You're a little tough on him. Tougher than me.
Right. I wanted to ask you about the merging of entertainment and politics, and in particular, since you're a CNN guy, how much of this acrimony is felt emotionally, and how much of it is something leaning towards the way they have these interviews on professional wrestling where everybody gets something out of it?
Acrimony from who to who?
Well, you can only speak for you and your colleagues. I don't. You can also give me your opinion about the president too, but that's what I mean. Whatever your take is on it.
I mean, I think that politics, even pre-Trump, in my own personal experiences, was getting more emotionally invested. People feel very strongly about it, which I actually think is a good thing. In general, it's much better than people being apathetic about it. Trump has taken folks. We were already the country were already moving somewhat to tribal polls. Trump has moved almost everybody to there, which makes being what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do, I think what CNN's trying to do, which is say, okay, no one has a monopoly on good ideas or the right ideas, and try to analyze them carefully. That makes you somewhat of a target, which I think is understandable, but also where we want to be, which is not on one tribe or the other tribe consistently. I also think that that's not...
Right. No, but my question is, I'm trying to get at whether the hostility is real and if it's felt, or if it's just everybody's getting something out of it.
But hostility from whom?
The fake news stuff.
When Donald Trump says that we're fake news?
Yeah. Are you guys, are your feelings hurt? Is there real hostility between you? Or is it more like it's part of the game?
I mean, working of the referees is long been the case. Donald Trump is more aggressive about that than other presidents and most other politicians. But no, I mean, all you can do if you're me or Jake Tapper or any of our folks is try to do the best job to adhere to the facts that we know, to try and do reporting based on the standards that we've always done in our careers, standards that CNN upholds. No, I don't take that stuff personally in the same way I don't take personally when people on the left attack me on Twitter or anywhere else. I mean, you can't. Like, you try to do the best job you possibly can with the acknowledgement, as I certainly try to do. I have no monopoly on right ideas. I have no monopoly on getting it right all the time. I'm trying my best every day to get it right. But no, I don't, speaking for myself, but also the people I work with regularly, and I don't think there's any hostility there. That Donald Trump gets to say what he wants to say, and we try to stick to the facts of the situations, and here's the policies, here's the political implications, and not get caught in any kind of back and forth. I don't think that does us any good. I don't think it does democracy any good. It certainly doesn't do sort of what we're trying to pursue journalistically any good.
Okay, one last question. Sure. I know you have limited time.
Yes.
And I will, unlike everybody else, I will respect
that. You will respect my time?
Yes, I will. With Scaramucci on board, there's a feeling that he knows a lot about media and how to advance Trump's already rather formidable grasp of social media and bring it more towards sort of a reality TV show. This is what people have been saying.
Many people have said.
Yeah, right. So do you think that's where it's headed? Do you see them using like periscoping more and doing live and
that's
behind
an
the scenes?
Question. So Obama did a lot of interesting things, particularly on Flickr with Pete Souza, to shape his image. I always thought that, and I've written this, that Pete Souza, the White House official photographer, was sort of Barack Obama's secret weapon, in that he shaped who the president was, pictures of the president with kids. But, this White House has done less of that. Yes, the obvious forward-facing thing is Donald Trump's Twitter feed, but it's not innovative particularly. It's just him tweeting. A president tweeting as much as he does is different, is innovative, but they haven't done Facebook Live and Periscope and that sort of stuff.
Yeah. And he's the Apprentice guy.
I mean,
they showed the boardrooms on The Apprentice. Be much more interesting to show that similar dynamic when you're having meetings.
Cabinet meeting. Yeah. I don't think they're going to do that. The one thing I would say about Scaramucci is I still think he is a very traditional media guy. I think he's a TV guy. Primarily, I think that's why Trump likes him, that he thought he communicated well on television. If you look, Anthony Scaramucci on Thursday and Friday did interviews with CNN on CNN New Day, Chris Cuomo and Allison Camerata. So I think he's a more traditional media guy, which, as someone who works at CNN, I'm pro. But I don't think that this White House is suddenly going to Periscope cabinet meetings.
Actually, I just thought of one more question.
Oh, man. Classic
Will
reporter move.
Will
Yes,
you?
go ahead. Quickly, though.
All right, I love you for not hating me.
Sure.
So Scaramucci spoke on the record
Yep.
with the New York. What's the reporter's name?
Ryan Lizza, New Yorker. Yep.
Right. So was that just a rookie mistake, and he forgot to go off the record? Do you have any? Can you give us a little insight on that?
I don't know, in truth, and I didn't ask Ryan. But my guess is he just called and started talking.
So when you're in that position, is it 100%? It's going to be on the record unless.
You're talking to a reporter,
right?
And he's the communications director at the White House. I mean, this is not. If I go up to someone on the street who doesn't know anything about media and stuff, I introduce myself. I say I'm a reporter. I say, "Do you mind if I quote you?"
Right.
But when you're the communications director in the White House and you're talking to a reporter, sort of seems implicit. When I go to a pro wrestling match and I meet I assume that they are a wrestler. I don't assume that they're an accountant.
Right.
So, my guess is he just started talking. And again, something to remember with Anthony Scaramucci, yes, he is someone we're familiar with if you watch cable television, but he's not someone who spent any time in he wasn't a press secretary on Capitol Hill, right? I mean, he's not somebody who spent a lot of time in that world.
That's why I referred to it as a rookie mistake.
Yeah, I mean,
Which I don't think is any big deal, really. He just made a mistake.
I think that it is up to him. The responsibility is his, not Ryan Lizza's, to say this is off the record.
People talk like that. That's not so unusual to talk like that, is it? Not that everybody
people
talks
don't
like
talk like that to me, but maybe I'm just not good at eliciting a lot of curse words from people.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, to me, that is on Anthony Scaramucci. I know there was his tweet said, well, I trusted the wrong reporter or something. Look, I've known Ryan for a really long time. If the communications director of the White House calls you up and starts talking, you presume it's on the record.
All right, I just have 5 more questions.
Thanks, man. Take care. Thank you. Be well.